Shalom, this is Yehudit from Sfat, now in Colorado, in Denver. Want to share with you movements I do for the 26th day of the 40 days of challenge and century. The 26th day now is 6 days up in the third column, the third cycle. I use the word Adonai backwards to create the different cycles. The first cycle was on the last letter, was the Yud cycle. We went from Malchut up to Keter with the nikudahs, nikudot for each of the 10 sefirot. Then on the Nun, we went down from Keter to Malchut. We're now on the third cycle, the cycle of Bria, of the mental cycle, of now coming from Malchut up towards Keter, and the 6th day of that cycle, starting with day 21, and now we're 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we went through Malchut, Yesod, Hod, Netzach, Tiferet, and we're on Gevurah. Gevurah comes with after the Dalet, so let's do the Dalet first. This is the swing Dalet that I'm using for this whole series in the world of Yetzirah, from Yesod to Hesed. So I'm bending my knees slightly and swinging my hands up, and then the left heel comes off as the left hand comes around and forms a Dalet. Then the right hand comes around and I do a rolling movement with my feet, bringing the energy down and up and around a Dalet, and then closing the Dalet. Do it 2 more times. To that, the nikudah for Gevurah, which is the shva. Shva is what I use, which is like the 2 dots, one on top of each other, and it's a very short sound. You start and you stop it and you go like that. And I stepped shoulder width apart first, palms face forward, bring my hands up, right hand high in front of my face, a little dot, and in front of my chest, a second dot right underneath. So Gevurah is setting boundaries, setting priorities, being able to say, stop, wait a minute, giving yourself private space within that boundary that you're setting. So it's a place of meditation, contemplation, and strength and power, knowing your limitations, knowing your boundaries. The reason I decided to do it here on the roof is that there's a nice clear boundary behind me of the balcony that I'm on up high at this house. And I don't know if you can see it in the distance in the mountains, which are the boundary for this level space where Denver is. You go a little bit to the west and you get the boundary of the Rocky Mountains. So let's do the combination. Give us strength and power and be able to use the doorways in our mental faculties to recognize the patterns that we have in our life, in our relationships, and what the limitations are in those relationships, and how we can create space to use in a positive way the differences and the priority systems that we make in how we judge what we do and what we don't do, and how open we should be and how closed we should be in relationships. What what the appropriate boundaries are. That's part of the contemplation for this day. So it's the day of Tu B'Av, their special day of weddings and connections and relationships. So it's appropriate that we talk about how you make those distinctions in choosing your partner and what kind of agreements you come together with and you make. Because when you're in a kedusha, you're setting a boundary on that relationship as being special and sacred like no other relationship. So starting from Malchut, we're going to go up the ladder, and I'm going to start with a swing Dalet and my left foot off and down, and then the right foot comes up and I do a roll as I bring both hands down. And then because Keter, because Malchut's in the center, I'm going to go to the right for the Shvanach. Make a short sound. Start it and stop it. Then Yesod is also on the center column, so I'm going to cross over starting on the right though. Crossing to the left. Duh. Then Hod is on the left. Staying on the left. Duh. Netzach on the right. Duh. Sefirah crosses over. I'm going to move to the left to begin it. Then to the right. Duh. Then to the left for Gevurah and staying on the left. Duh. Right for Hesed. Duh. Left for Bina, understanding. Duh. Right for Chokmah, wisdom. Duh. And finally Keter, which is a crossover, starting on the left. Crown, the isness. Duh. And then letting the energy pass from my crown to my feet into the earth, way down below this balcony, deep into the earth, as I let myself be breathed. Knees slightly bent, hanging from a string, feeling the support from below and the support from above. Feeling the air is Hashem's way of hugging me. And letting myself be breathed so I really feel centered and grounded. Recognizing my boundaries. Getting strength from them. My soul getting strength from the boundaries of my body. And just to explain a little bit of my color system today, I've put in a blue necklace and blue and white scarf and a green dress. I consider it green. It's turquoise. The green is a reminder of Bria and the world that we're in, the whole cycle we're in. The mental world of Bria and Bina, and the blue as in the rainbow system as Gevurah, as this ability to make priorities and set boundaries, and to get strength and power within a relationship, within everything that we do. So may we have the strength and power to manifest who we are in the most gentle and honest way possible. Amen. Many blessings.